Hey guys, what's up? Sorry. So, what's happening, guys? And I have, first of all, I want to apologize for being a little bit, you can say, missing out on my last podcast, and that happened due to something in my house. Uh, so, the cat that lives in my house, the cat that was fostered by my sister, basically my sister's cat, he by mistake he ended up attacking my mother, and it was a hectic situation for the entire family. I was the only one in the house that time, and my mother was bleeding, and then we had to rush her to the hospital. It was a very traumatic experience for me, and by God's grace, everything is fine now. She's recovering, and I'm super grateful for that. So due to this, I skipped on uploading the podcast, and I had shot one podcast with a friend of mine, but there was some technical issue. I have two cameras, so by mistake I ended up shooting at 29 fps frames per second in one camera and 25 frames per second fps in another camera. So when I was merging the sound, that time there was a lag in one angular camera. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I'm trying to. It's a technical thing, so I had to delete that one. And I genuinely kind of felt excited, like we all are forming this bond. I look forward to come and speak to each one of you, whoever that might be, even if it's just one person, or yeah, one person or two three people. It's fine by me. I'm just enjoying this process, and I've learned so many things along the way. I was just starting my podcast, and I realized that this is the podcast number 55 now, and it feels kind of amazing. Uh, I was just thinking, I have observed a lot of things in my life, and lately I've been seeing all the things. They were always in my environment, but I could not observe them before. But now I can see them clearly. Like they were always there. For example, I feel that there are these people. There are certain people in our lives that they pretend as if they care for you, or they want to be there for you. They pretend that they're checking upon you, and they pretend that they are there. But the truth is, later on, when you realize that uh, they are not checking upon you, they are checking upon the fact that are you still there? Because deep down they have this weird fear, something very unconscious, because they are not aware about it. It's so dark. They have this unconscious kind of a fear that what if this person makes a comeback, or maybe what if this person uh, starts thriving in his or her own lane. If he or she ends up doing that, his progress, that person who was challenged, his progress will make them question about their own progress, where they are standing in life. So low key, they come and see you, in the name of checking upon you. They do that just to feel better about themselves, and it's almost like they look down upon you. They don't. It's not the respectable thing to do. And if the another person who's suffering, if that person has faith in his or her life, they will be aware. They won't take their help, because what they what those other people are trying to portray as help, it is not really help. It is almost like feeling bad for someone's challenges, or it's pitying somebody or looking down upon somebody. I feel the moment somebody thinks that you or somebody can help someone, I feel that in itself is the biggest delusion, and I think who the hell is anybody who can think that they can help someone's situation? Nobody can do that. Only God can. Only life can. And the moment someone thinks that, oh, I was helping them, oh, I was there for them, oh, I was doing this for so and so people, they are just deluded kind of people, man. They just think too highly of themselves. They think uh, that they are great people and they are helping people in need. That is such a, it's almost like uh, feeding your ego in the name of being a man of service or whatever, helping people. That is bullshit, man. Nobody needs anybody's help, man. This world is the way it is. The only thing we can do, the supreme thing we can do to support another human being, is to truly honor and respect someone's challenges and their situation wherever they are. Never to judge them, because when we judge somebody, we are not judging them, we are judging ourselves where we stand in life. Because we are trying to define somebody by their challenges and their situations. And and when we judge somebody, low-key we are comparing ourselves with them. And imagine how dark that is. Somebody's challenged, and other person who says that I'm here to help you, low-key this person has already judged that person. Ki, "Arey, his time is so bad, man. I'm in a better time, so I'm going to help him." Who the hell are you, bro? Who are you? You are nobody. It's so insane. And sometimes I see this some sort of a loop or slavery. I see the person who's inferior in that situation, who's challenged, you can say, and he or she has become a slave of the person who is playing a role of the helper. There's some sort of a jugalbandi is going on, and it's like that person has become slave, and वो झुक के मिलेगा, ऐसे help ले लेगा. And imagine ऐसे कोई, imagine there's a plot twist. जो बंदा हेल्प मांग रहा था, उसको मन में कोई अवेयरनेस जागी, भगवान ने उसको ब्लेसिंग दे दी, और उसकी इंटेग्रिटी डिग्निटी जागी. ही रियलाइज कि आई एम द ओनर ऑफ माई डेस्टिनी. आई कैन क्रिएट circumstances, आई कैन वर्क हार्ड, I can do whatever I can have everything, whoever can have, even I can have it. And this is nothing but a beautiful chance for me to undo my karma, so I should own it, not seek help, whatever. Imagine this awareness comes to this person. Immediately, the other person who was the helper, he will be like offended. He'll be like closed off. He'll be offended. He'll be terrified. He'll low-key get angry or behave hostile towards that person who does. Because in a way, the moment that person learns to depend on his own self, the challenged person, that means he's saying indirectly, I do not need you, man. So indirectly, the person who's challenged, he's ending up hurting the ego of the person who was trying to help him. And now that helper shows his real face, and he's mean, he's nasty, he's somebody is at the door. I can't open it because I'm recording. Anyway, so I said something, I tried to share something so complex, and while talking मैंने इतनी बार somebody ये सब कर दिया, एकदम टंग ट्विस्टर टाइप हो गया. So that's a strange thing that's happening in this world, you know. और जो बंदा हेल्प करता है ना किसी की, वो बंदा चाहता है कि उसका हेल्पिंग एक्ट देखा जाए किसी से, ताकि उसको लोग बोले, अरे वाह कितना अमेजिंग इंसान है यार, हेल्प कर रहा है यार वो, बताओ. दैट इज़ लाइक हिलेरियस, मैन. दीज आर द डार्केस्ट पीपल ऑन द प्लानट. आई फील जो क्रिमिनल जो होता है ना, जो लोग जेलों में बैठे हुए हैं, नॉट एवरीबडी, देर आर लाइक few of them, many people, they are the pure people, because they end up acting out. They do not have layers, and then the society, whatever they act, they're as per their behavior, which is inappropriate, they are locked up. But there are some real demons who are out there. They have mastered the art of hiding beneath those layers, you know, and they know when to switch and when to manipulate, when to stop, how much to say, how much not to say, what to do in a way that I can get my things done without looking as somebody who's breaking the law, or who's off the script. So they are the darkest people, because you, the government and the people outside, whoever is running the law, whatever, they do not have that eye, the spiritual eye, to decode them and to see through their character. And those are the craziest and the darkest people. And they are the one who are manipulating the society. And it's like they have the devil's knowledge, which means which means a deeper dimension, but in a dark manner. It's almost like when there's a level of awareness where you go little beyond than your own ego and identity. There are very few kind of people, they start using other people because they feel they're superior and they have the eye to do that. Those are the scariest people. They can manipulate you, they can play with your mind, they can get into your head, they know what to do, they know when to switch off as well and when to disconnect. They are the like craziest people, and such people do exist. But what faith gives you in life, faith is not about saving yourself from anybody. Faith makes you realize that you are enough, you are the universe, there is nowhere else you have to be or go. This is the instrument you have to work with, this is your home, this is your sanctuary, this is the limitless space to be in. The moment you feel this safe, the moment you feel that safe and that divine security in your own being, and you start resting in it, you don't have to save yourself from such people or anybody. You are protected in itself, because you have your own self to lean on to. So these so-called the dark people, they can only manipulate and use the vulnerable people who do not know where to go, what to do. They trust other people. They think so and so person can help me, going back to the topic of help. And usually these dark people are the helpers of the society. They are helpers, and they are doing some charity work, and they are a part of a big organization. They can be such people. And that's why the true wise people are the ones, if you dig into their past, they have done some flawed shit, and they have fallen on their faces, and they have hit their head left, right and center, and then they have found themselves. That's why they have that raw wisdom of something that they have lived. They have the blessing that God found them, or faith found them, or some practice found them, and they could reinvent themselves. They are the greatest presence on this planet. They are the special beings. And because they know that we all come from the same dirt and from the same mud. You can be the blue blood, you can be the greatest sage of the planet, but remember one thing: we all come from semen, from the reproductive part. Now will you say that I am a sage, मैं तो वहाँ से नहीं आया? ऐसा नहीं है भाई. There's a process. Everyone has come from that semen, from that area, that tabooed area nobody wants to talk about. So when we come from that semen, how can we not embrace the darker side, the clumsy side, the not so pleasant side? There's a beautiful quote. I don't know, I'll be paraphrasing, or maybe but I'll try to say what I really want to say. मैं exact word नहीं बोल पाऊंगा. Remember one thing: even the kings and queens, they also shit in the morning. So when you look at them, you think, अरे भाई ये तो legend है, ये तो Alexander है. भाई सब लोग सुबह वही करते हैं जो किसान करता है, सब करते हैं. We all are equal and same. Why are we? So when we discard a major part of our existence and only think or strive to get only one aspect of it, then we are actually living a delusional life. We are discarding a very crucial part of our own selves. We are being deluded. We are not embracing life at its fullness, the way it is. We are still caught up in that I like this, I don't like that. Life is yin and yang. It's day and night. It's not just morning. Night आएगी नहीं, क्योंकि रात हो जाती है तो सारे जीव जंतु, रात के creatures बाहर आ जाते हैं. No, it's day and night. It's storm, it's beautiful weather, it's spring, summer, winter. That's life. So similarly, the way there are some things which are not so pleasant in this world, Similarly, the same situation happens within human heart as well. सो वाई डू वी रन अवे फ्रॉम इट? हैव यू एवर सीन कि अरे भाई अभी समर आने वाला है तो वो तो मुझे पसंद नहीं है, बहुत ही डिस्गस्टिंग गर्मी लगती है, पसीने कपड़े गंदे होते हैं, स्मेल आती है, नहाना पड़ता है 3 बार। तो भाई मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ इस बार ना, मैं समर स्किप कर रहा हूँ, मतलब कि मैं समर में उड़ जाऊँगा कहीं पर, हूँगा ही नहीं मैं धरती पे। ऐसा नहीं है ब्रो, यू हैव टू गो थ्रू इट। वाई? बिकॉज यू आर पार्ट ऑफ दिस एनवायरमेंट. You are not just a part of it, you are environment, you contribute to it, you are not separate from it. This environment is not created for you, it is created for all beings, all sentient and insentient beings. You are one of the thing in it. You are not anything important, special in the eyes of creator. You are just another being. An ant or even a bacteria has equal to the eyes of the creator. They all are equal. There are no levels. So anyway guys, as usual मैं कुछ कह रहा था और बात आगे डीप चली गई. So मैंने लाइट इसलिए ऑन करी हुई ताकि शाम का बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल मौसम है, और मुझे लगा अगर मैं बिना लाइट के करूँगा तो नेचुरल लाइट डिम होती चली जाएगी, और मैंने कैमरे की सेटिंग उस पर नहीं करी है. सो बाद में मुझे करेक्ट करने प्रॉब्लम होगी. एनीवे, सो super grateful, super happy, great times to be existing together, and I'm very happy and very inspired. I'm in a great creative space right now, and none of this would be possible without each and every person, even a single person, whoever is seeing this. None of this would be possible without you, and I'm a nobody. I feel encouraged because it's a two-way street. I share because you are there. I feel that I feel safe enough to share with each one of you, and I'm humbled by that. I'm your humble servant. You guys are kind enough to watch it, appreciate it. Some of them also leave feedbacks. That is insane, man. I'm blessed. So thank you guys, and love and peace to each one of you. And podcast number 55th, and goes into the books, and I'm growing, and I'm hoping to keep growing, and I keep delivering, and sky is the limit. Till I'm alive, I'll keep thriving, keep growing, and I hope I reach out to each one of you. Oh, by the way, I needed to share this thing with everybody. So my sister told me that there is something called subscription on Instagram, and she's helping me to activate that, which means that finally, like, I'll be very honest with you, even if I wanted to share some things about my transformation or my body recomposition, which I'm about to get onto, even if I want to even if I want to share the details of it, like purely the way I am, like what I'm currently doing, even if I wanted to capture it, it was not doable for me, because I don't want to feel burnout in the name of कि अरे I want to share. मैं वैसा इंसान नहीं हूँ. I'll be very honest with you, I need if there is some sort of a structure to work towards, then I'll feel more centered, like to keep sharing and to keep showing up. So that subscription thing that I'm about to activate on my Instagram, you can take the membership of that. It's a monthly based thing, and I'll be sharing the details of what I eat, my state of mind, how I operate, my day schedule, what's working for me, what has not worked for me, and what has worked for me so far, and what one should not do, which I ended up doing and faced consequences. Basically, I'll be taking you on a journey with me and sharing the details of everything through and through, because I'll be responsible, because you'll be paying and buying for the subscription. So, and also I'll be available for one-on-one conversation. I'll be replying to your concerns, and definitely not all day long. I'll be giving 1 hour or maybe half an hour early in the morning, because I wake up at 5:30 a.m. So I'll be doing that, and that's what I'm working towards. I'm super excited for that, and I'll be available to reply to you personally if there is some like anything, and I'll be sharing the detailed stuff, whatever has changed the game for me, whatever has helped me to level up, and what all the wisdom that has come to me over a period of close to 2 decades now, and me as an athlete, as a human being, the mindset that keeps one going, and the the wisdom that makes one consistent, and that makes one go an extra mile. And I've learned it. I've learned the hard way, and I wouldn't say I've learned it. Sorry, that sounds so wrong. Anyway, I'm saying I've learned along the way, and I'm still learning it. And I think I won't. Nobody can reach a point where they can say, "Arey, I've learned it." That is not. That is just a myth. It is not a. ऐसी चीज़ एग्जिस्ट नहीं करती है. So every day I wake up, I'm still the same guy who I was uh, 18 years ago, 15 16, yeah, 16 18 years ago. I'm still the same guy, but the only difference is I have experience. And it's almost like an aged wine. You can, no matter if you must be the richest person, but you cannot accelerate or rush the aging of a fine wine. It has to go through that phase. Something comes to it within it that increases its value, that cannot be replaced, bought. That happens because of the nature and the rhythm of life. So some things cannot be, like, I can share something with you all, but in the end you will get something when you age like a fine wine. You know what I mean? So that's about it. And thank you so much, guys. Love and peace to each one of you. Bye. Bye.